जरा जल्दी जल्दी करो। है कुछ जल्दी जल्दी भाग कर।
जल्दी करो। क्या हो गया तुम्हें? इधर आओ। धीरे धीरे बांध दो इसे, बांध दो। ठीक है, जल्दी करो। साहब इधर आइए, इधर।
are you?
Fantastic.
I have arranged that you should have no problem with the customs.
Well, I thank you for the official reception. Indeed.
By the way, the car is outside in the shed.
No, I'll keep this. Great big. What's the new Governor General like?
You will find out this afternoon.
Not doing anything this afternoon.
Oh, yes, you are, my friend. You've been invited to a small cocktail party.
Christ, not on my first day back.
As you are going to be in charge of affairs outside the capital, he expects you to attend. He also wants you to meet a couple of tea plantation owners.
Another gin-soaked, sex-ridden evening.
I am sorry to disappoint you, my friend. This man is not like that. But I think you will like him. The local European community here is very suspicious of him. They think that this new Governor General approves of racial reforms and independence for the natives.
Does he know anything about me?
Only gossips.
I guess no doubt he thinks that I'm a randy, adulterous, nigger-loving, shit-stirring lunatic. Intercom. Don't forget to arrange for the cars.
Yeah, see you later.
Sorry I'm late. Yes, I'm glad to be back too.
I hear any more complaints from that village while I'm away, I shall personally arrange that they lose their jobs here. You hear that? They're lazy. Tell them that. They're lazy. Tell this new Governor General, watch what you're doing, you bloody idiot. And this new governor will make no difference. Tell them that. I shall be seeing him this afternoon, and I shall be suggesting a strong course of the horsewhip for all you lazy bastards. And they better get that village tied up while I'm away. I know that they laugh at me behind my back and plot behind my back, but they'll pay for it. Quite right. They...
Come back with the car in half an hour. We're going to Government House.
You're late.
Hello, Eve.
You might say something.
Let's not start all that again.
You are always Late.
Eve, I do wish you'd grow up. You know what the business involves.
I'm tired of being bored waiting for you.
I really don't see why you should be bored. There are so many things you can do to fill in your time. Besides, you never let me near you when I do come home.
I hate this city. I hate these functions. They make me nervous. They otherwise resent me. I'm younger than they are. They think I'm some sort of adolescent whore.
Little do they know.
I wish you wouldn't touch me, Robert.
I'm going to change. We haven't got long.
For the Colonial Office, report number 5062, paragraph 6, April 15th, 1948, confidential. My duties as first secretary in various colonies in the Far East have recently taken a dramatic change. Being a diplomat in the Far East nowadays is a pain in the ass. Back in England, the government still think that God made white man first. Out here, the British are pretty unpopular. The natives have shown this with their obvious hero worship of the terrorists who murdered the last Governor-General and his chauffeur. What's much more alarming is that out here, especially amongst the plantation owners, there is an unbelievable ignorance of the racial tensions that exist.
Glad you made it.
In London, nobody seems to realize how desperately they want their independence. This was made so evident to me at a cocktail party thrown by the Governor-General. He's charming. And I'm sure he will help to ease the tense atmosphere that... But his guests were totally blind to it. Take Rawlins and Proudfoot, for example. Rawlins runs his own plantation and manages the Proudfoot estate east of Elephant Rock. They seem polite and sympathetic. Eve Proudfoot,
My wife, Eve.
I met before in London.
Hello.
Been here long?
Rawlins is much more interesting, but equally insensitive. He is a hard, uncompromising man bent on large profits at the minimum of cost. From the moment we met, there was an inbuilt dislike and suspicion of each other. He sensed that I could cause trouble for him.
Wrong. No, I'm not making that. Absolutely wrong. Look, ask any of these plant fellows. Ask Percy, ask Sykes. They'll give you the same answer as I will. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Look, I don't wish to be rude to something that I've just made, but I'll say it again. Absolute bloody rubbish. It's not the point, you know. Sorry. Sorry.
You mustn't mind Rawlins too much. But he's right, you know. He's absolutely right. You'll find that out when you've been here a little longer. I'm sure that
Robert Proudfoot is one of those men who inherited a great deal of money at too early an age. He was persuaded that rubber was a safe investment as well as an exciting career. Less blessed with brains than he was with money, he began to leave more and more of the hard physical work up country to his managers like Rawlins.
Yes, fine.
His social duties seemed more important to him than anything else, and he contents himself with looking after the warehouses in town. The local population are regarded as stock in trade for his business. He refers to them in derogatory terms as a matter of course. They're quite simply inferior. There's only one unusual side to him, and that's his wife.
Hey, have you heard this one? You like this one, Percy? Who's this? Nigger, jungle bunny.
walking down Piccadilly Circus with a pig under his arm. A fella comes up to him and says, "Where did you get that?" Oh, the pig said, "I won it in a raffle." You don't seem to appreciate our colonial sense of humor, Mr. Nash.
Oh, no, not at all. I happen to like the local population around here, and, well, I find them very pleasant, attractive people. You just told a particularly unpleasant joke, vicious, which indicates a complete insensitivity to the rather delicate political situation out there.
Well, perhaps when you can boast as much experience of living in this country as we can, you'll understand a little more. Well, I'll say goodbye, Mr. Nash. Perhaps you'll come up country and visit us one day on the plantation, find out what a PD really does. You'll be most welcome, and I hope much enlightened.
Eve Proudfoot is different. She's young, she's beautiful, and she's out of the same stable. But there is something very strange about her.
I usually live alone at our plantation house up country. Robert has an awful lot of work to do here. I don't like stale coffee and gin-soaked with stripes. It's very beautiful up country.
Oh, I know. Or rather, so I believe.
You must come and visit me. I'll teach you something about rubber plantations.
Well, I'd love to, but unfortunately, my work keeps me here most of the time.
What a pity. I'm going back tomorrow.
Would you allow me to escort you to the station tomorrow morning?
Only if we can walk there. It's quite close to our home, and I love those narrow streets.
What about your luggage?
You can manage that, can't you?
He's a dangerous sort. But she's twice as dangerous.
Is she beautiful?
I suppose so. I think she's a bit of a bitch.
What about her husband?
I should think she gives him a pretty hard time.
That fellow, Nash, extremely rude to Rawlins.
I didn't notice. I rather like him.
So I observed.
What do you mean?
I just noticed that you had a chat with him.
You always read things into what I do.
Let's not go into that again.
Why can't I like another man? It's not as if I love you so much that other men don't interest me.
Just don't pretend and play the innocent.
I suppose you're going to your rubber office place again tomorrow?
Quick change of subject. But as a matter of fact, yes.
I'm going up country. This is where I come when I have the time.
Why don't you stay for a couple of days?
If only it was as easy as that. I've told you. I prefer to live alone. I don't like the city.
Don't rush.
I'll miss the train.
To hell with the train.
It's only about 5 rupees. No. Never know, mate. 5 rupees.
When Robert comes up country.
In that case, I shall visit you when Robert is in town.
It's very tense up there. The plantation workers have been stirring things up.
All the more reason for me to visit you. I mean, apart from the fact that I've never been up country. I mean, they've always kept me under lock and key here.
I'm a very faithful young wife.
Oh, I've absolutely no doubt about that.
You could sleep at the club.
I think let's go. I'll find somewhere to sleep.
Mrs. Proudfoot.
Good morning, Mr. Rawlins.
Mind if I sit down a moment?
What a pleasant surprise. These journeys are usually so tedious.
Do hate the bloody city.
Hateful. So hot and sticky.
Nash long?
We met at a party in London just after the war. I hardly know him.
He's dangerous, Mrs. P. The success of our plantations depends on our ability to manage without outside interference. Now, Nash strikes me as the kind of fellow who, well, can't mind his own business. We've got quite enough on our plate already without some bloody diplomat poking his nose in.
What makes you think he's going to anyway? I like him.
Yes, well, he's a bit of an oddball. He likes the natives too much. And you know perfectly well, to make a decent profit, we have to discipline and control them very strictly. Nash could be the kind of person who would be, well, rather embarrassing to us.
Sitting for lunch?
Join me for a spot at lunch?
That's really very kind of you, Mr. Rawlins. I did have a rather large breakfast, so if you don't mind, I'll stay here.
Ah. Oh, by the way, it would be awfully nice to see your husband up in our parts again. I did enjoy our occasional tennis games at the club. Bye-bye.
How strange. I wonder why she ever married him.
Yes, because when I kissed her at the station, she clung on to me as though I was something vital. There has been a variety of ugly incidents resulting in considerable damage, loss of property on a lot of the plantation estates, particularly that of Harry Rawlins.
Reports are also reaching us from northern areas of Kutan that there has been a renewal of violence and acts of arson against British property, most notably a large plantation near Elephant Rock, where a warehouse was burned to the ground with the loss of large quantities of valuable foodstuffs. Now, home news, in a speech at Guildhall in the City of London.
It gives me a great pleasure in having the honor to officially declare this splendid swimming pool in the name of the King open. I'm so glad that I could come here this morning. Some people might say, and who am I to question their philosophy? Some people might say that we, the British, should not be spending money on ourselves here. How can I answer? What we can do, however, and I sincerely believe this, is that we can share our luxuries. Share our luxuries. And why not? Why not?
Silence! Now, you all know who I am. I am sick and tired of warning you. Today, a very important man arrives representing the British government, representing the King, representing your King. Now, it is your duty to let us know about those amongst you who were involved in yesterday's attacks and in all the other attacks. It is your duty because you serve the King. The warehouse that you burned yesterday was mine, but it was also yours. In what sense was it yours, you may ask? In one very important sense, it was a store for food. It contained food to feed you. It is your duty to me, to the governor, to the King, to help us find the culprits. And if you do not find them, if we do not find them, there will be much more trouble. Thank you.
I find myself in a predicament. I'm sympathetic to the natives' cause, but I am a white man. And I'm conscious of being different. I traveled third class to Elephant Rock to investigate the fire incident up there. I thought that I should give myself few privileges. How naive. How innocent. Physically, the journey made me quite ill. The smells were intolerable, human contact impossible. What upset me most was that it was very bad preparation for the problems that were to arise with raw limbs.
Thought I'd come to the wrong station.
You have, you fool. This is the good station.
What are you doing here?
We don't often get interesting young men up here.
Well, where the hell are they?
Perhaps they arrived at the wrong station, sir.
What? What do you mean?
The cargo station, sir.
Oh, yes. What do you mean by they?
Oh, Mr. Nash and his girlfriend.
You mean Mrs. Proudfoot? I asked Mrs. Proudfoot to go and meet him.
No, sir, not Mrs. Proudfoot.
I am expecting Mr. Nash, and Mr. Nash only.
Well, I thought everyone knew this, sir. Mr. Nash employs a girl, and she lives with him. A native girl, sir.
It's impossible, you're lying.
No, sir. She's been living with him for 2 years.
Servant, he must have servants.
No, sir, not his servant.
Impossible. What kind of a fellow have they sent down here now? Impossible.
We're just coming to one of Rawlings' plantation worker villages.
Really? Mind if we stop there and have a look?
Not at all. We're close to his house. Michael, Karanu Karana Tinta.
The plantation owners obviously pay little attention to the welfare of their employees. They house them badly and they feed them badly, they pay them badly. On my first visit to Rawlins estate, I could not find one worker who had or would say anything good about him. No wonder there's unrest up here. The Colonial Office must do something about it. How can they expect these people to lie down and take it? They're quite peaceful people. They're not terrorists. They're not revolutionaries. They are desperate. What appalled me most is that nobody seems to realize how badly they're treated. A man like Rawlins cleverly disguises the poverty. These people are afraid to talk. One poor meal a day, tiny dark living quarters, and a job is better than starvation and death.
I love this country. I even loved it before I came here. I knew Robert was going to work here, and that's when I decided to marry him.
You're a dangerous woman. Eve Proudfoot tries to justify Rawlins to me. Her argument was that his workers respect him, that they would rather work for him than one of their own men, and that he provides much-needed work for them. How naive. They're frightened of him. They hate him. I was nervous about meeting him again. I was almost afraid of him as the natives were.
You should have given your assistant better information. You're on your own, I take it?
He's not married.
Unless you consider that I'm married to Indigo. Sit down.
Well, it's extremely kind of you that you should invite me for the night.
It's nice to be able to show off the beauties of our part of the world. I'm sure other people think if we build tree houses and swing from house to house on branches.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Very good. So we aren't quite like that. But some of our native friends aren't so far off it. You know, Nash, I'm really looking forward to showing you around tomorrow morning. And quite apart from showing you what those buggers have done to my warehouse, incidentally, I think we're on the track of the problem.
And in the afternoon, I'll take you to one of our fishing villages.
What fishing?
So, what, you going to have a cup of tea or are you going to put a kid?
Oh, under the circumstances, I think that I'd
They're down to my houseboy Fridays on. See you about 8 o'clock?
Fine. Yes, oh, yes, fine, fine. And thank you very much for meeting me at the station.
See you at dinner.
At dinner? Good.
See you later. Well, see ya. Shut up!
Sure you if Churchill had got in there would not have been a single job. I spent the evening interrogating Rawlins.
Pay attention. Listen.
None of his replies satisfied me. He said that he could not afford to improve the conditions. He would not trust them with larger responsibilities. He insisted that I did not and could not understand them. And the evening was disastrous.
Take care of your master and look after Mr. Nash.
Will you please, sir?
You do realize that I can't possibly turn a blind eye to Rawlins' activities.
Do you think that it's too late to completely shock everybody and go back to England without Robert?
Eve, I like Robert. Well, I mean, No, I like him. I do. I like him. God knows you're so bloody innocent, all I could possibly do is to ruin your life. Or, at any rate, help to do so. No, I simply couldn't.
Go on. Robert is kind and lovable. And I should stay married to him for the rest of my life.
What makes you think that I'm any different? He's got pots of money, loves you, lives in a beautiful country. What more could you possibly want?
I want you. I've never let him come near me. You could.
You really are a dangerous woman.
Why can't you go back to the city? Make your damned report. Rawlins will go to jail and we'll all be completely rid of you.
Do you want to know what I really think?
What?
I love you and I bloody well adore you, you bitch!
Well, why didn't you say so?
I was happy going my sweet way. Life was good to me until that fateful day. You came and stood by me, and as I looked into those eyes, my heart began to race. Somehow I'd come across paradise I'd lost in the most peculiar place. Now I'm buzzing like a honeybee. I'm as proud as a peacock since I found my little love nest east of Elephant Rock.
Yeah. We had a most appalling row last night. Dangerous, that fellow Nash, bloody dangerous.
Yes.
Ah, fella. He's bloody powerful, too. And he's been sticking his finger into too many pies. Knows a great deal more about what's going on up here than he pretends.
Yes, well, I suppose you're right.
I hear he's been living with a Chinese girl. Dirty bugger. Ought to be some sort of an angle there. There's a terrible row.
So you say?
You know, he actually likes the natives. Actively stands up for them.
Did you tell him we managed to arrest those terrorists?
Yes. Ranted and raved about wrongful arrests, fair trials, all that bloody claptrap.
Oh, he's right, of course.
I wish he wouldn't say things like that.
Look, if we don't give these people a fair trial, we'll have a lot more rats to deal with.
I wonder what his Chinese woman is like. I bet she keeps him quiet, eh?
Look, Rawlins, you're going to have to make your peace with this man.
You may be right. Perhaps I should think in terms of getting on the right side of him rather than rubbing him up the wrong way.
Well, why don't you go and see him tonight,
Well, I could hardly seem to have changed my attitude quite so quickly. He'd suspect me.
Sir? Have another drink?
Ah.
Joseph.
Thank you, Freddie, I will. Ah.
2 more whiskies, please.
Very good. Walking along the Bois de Boulogne with an independent air. You should... Bloody wog-lover.
Harry, calm down. I happen to know that he's having dinner at Eve Proudfoot's this evening.
Christ, look, I gotta go to Percy's do, dress up as a bloody head waiter. Oh, never mind. I'll pop over. I really should apologize to Eve anyway. We were very rude last night.
very, very, just very.
I love you, Nash.
It's all right. It's only the night watchman making his rounds.
We have one man who guards the house, and one who tours the plantation.
Bloody Rawlins! I came to apologize.
Please, will you leave the room?
Well, I looked for you at the club and then I thought you might be here. Never imagined this.
Christ's sake, Rawlins, this is hardly any of your business.
For God's sake, get out, both of you. Get yourselves a drink.
I'm sorry. Isn't she something? Mrs. Evelyn Proudfoot. What an extraordinary woman. Mademoiselle from Armentières, parlez-vous. Mademoiselle from Armentières, parlez-vous. Mademoiselle from Armentières, let me... Will you shut up? I wish that you would shut up too. Sure. We could come to some mutually beneficial arrangement.
No, I'm sorry, but I've absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
When I was a young man, I didn't have much interest in women. They attracted me physically. They excited and aroused me sexually, but the relationships that I had were always ruined by other relationships that I was developing. Well, by and large, I left them alone.
Obviously, you were unlucky. I've never found that women have ever interfered with my other situations. And I certainly would never succumb to a rather unsubtle blackmail because of my relationship with another woman.
My dear fellow, whatever gave you the idea that I would bother to blackmail you?
Because you're an unscrupulous bully, and that you wouldn't stop at anything in order to get your own ends, whatever the circumstances. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must leave. Would you tell Mrs. Proudfoot that I shall be staying at the club tonight?
Right now.
And I shall take the early morning train tomorrow.
I shall come and see you off.
Whatever you wish. Good night, Rawlins.
You know, I genuinely tried to be nice to him.
I have tried to love many men in my life. London society provided me with enormous choice. I was rich and beautiful. I had charm. Every man that I came across seemed to want to make love to me. It was during that period that I met and married Robert. Oh, he was safe and stupid. I thought those things were important in a perfect marriage partner. Shortly after we had met, and it was too late to change my mind about marrying Robert, I was introduced to Nash. I loved him at sight. Meeting after meeting, I had secretly nursed my desire for him. During these long days out here on the plantation, I've enjoyed the memory of him and the knowledge of my love. I still can't really believe that at last we have each other. Rawlins? Now that he's mine, I'd do anything to keep him. He's my life.
After listening to all that, Leo, I really don't know what to say. You're either extremely lucky or you're an exceedingly tragic figure. I think I feel sorry for you.
Why?
Why? Nash is a very clever and unusual man.
Oh, you have no need to tell me that.
Did you know he has a Chinese woman?
You lying, scheming bastard.
If it is false, what have I got to gain by telling you?
You want me to put pressure on him.
Well, I could ask you to do that on the basis of what I've seen here tonight.
That wouldn't be enough. I don't care if everybody knows about Nash and me.
He might.
I don't believe you. How do you know?
Why don't you go and see?
Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
I can't understand why you wanted to see me off, Rawlins.
I really quite like you. You're different. I like unusual people.
I take it you told Eve that I was leaving this morning?
Yes. Didn't seem very interested.
Surprising.
Look, I suppose you know she's a bit of a whore.
What?
Yeah, there's hardly a man in the district that hasn't enjoyed her one way or another.
See? Another one of your not very funny jokes.
No, not really. It's a pushover, old chap. You're quite a lad. I hear. Beautiful Chinese housekeeper.
She's not Chinese.
Look, if you think by living with one of them you can endear yourself to their kind, you're deluding yourself. They'll hate you for it. The only philosophy that they respect is one of subjugation and exploitation. Look, they want us to rule here to help improve their backward lives.
Yes.
They enjoy being different. They don't want to mix with us. They only despise people like you. I was you, I would toe the line and allow me to carry on as I have before.
Everyone up here, I mean everybody, is going to get what they deserve.
The same old story. You'll give all that you've got, whether you get or not. You'll wish that love hadn't started. You'll end up broken-hearted, but still you play out the game. Lock your heart up, put out the flame. You talk of love amid the laughter. You talk of dreams of happy ever after. This time love's gonna last. This time lonely nights are past. But somewhere deep inside you, the voice you've often cried to says no, this love's just the same. Lock your heart up and put out the flame. Who knows what the future has in store? Joy or regret, you bet. One thing's for sure, you'll take this love no matter where it leads to. You'll take this love as long as it needs you. And when it's over and there's nothing left but pain, you'll wish you locked your heart up and put out the flame.
Nash?
You'll take this love no matter where it leads to. You'll take this love as long as it needs you. And when it's over and there's nothing left but pain, you'll wish you locked your heart up and put out the flame.
May I have a gin, please?
Yes, ma'am, sahib.
I'm going to use the telephone.
Yes, ma'am, sahib. Proudfoot. Mr. Robert Proudfoot. You have his office number. No, not his home number, his office number. Yes. Thank you. Robert? Robert, it's me. I'm at the club. I've come for a couple of days. I thought I could do some shopping. Will you telephone the servants and tell them that I'll be arriving this afternoon?
You sound a bit upset. You all right?
What?
Is there anything wrong? You all right?
Yes, of course I'm all right.
Sound all right?
I feel fine.
Sure. When are we going to see this?
See you at tea time.
Right. Take care.
Yes, goodbye, Robert. I beg you, Robert. I beg you just once. I beg you to stay tonight. Please, Robert, please.
I wish I could, but I can't. I have to go to this meeting. I'm chairman.
They can miss you just once.
It's not the Eve Proudfoot I've known before.
Oh, Robert, I'll do anything for you. Anything.
I'm very sorry, but I can't. Tomorrow night, yes. Tonight, no, and I'm going to be late.
I'm so frightened. So afraid. I really don't understand anything.
She is very beautiful.
Very, very sorry.
She was very upset.
Cheap little slut.
Were you the first?
Yes, it's amazing, really. Well, it's clear to me that the colonial system in this country is Sunday. Dead. A man like Rawlins, Mr. Rawlins, and women like Eve Proudfoot are desperately trying to cling on to a... Well, they're continuing to cling on to... No, I'd even go so far to say that they were... They're scheming to cling on to a system that's... Well, it's not only unfair, but it's absolutely unscrupulous. Well, I can't go on with this now. They won't get away with it. Rawlins is so naive. Eve, oh, she's so ignorant. Oh, wonder why she sounded so annoyed. I mean, she doesn't really believe that I'd succumb to Rollins' ridiculous blackmail. I mean, I have to confess that it's my affair with embarrassing, could prove to be awkward. You can't get away with it. We must realize that. She sounded so hard and cold. Calculated.
Wonder why she telephoned here so often. Oh, we can't possibly go on seeing each other whatever we feel. What did she want? Is she using me in some way? Why did she come around here? Why does she want to see me tonight? Can't see the point. Still, better go.
Eve. Eve. Eve.
Come at last. Couldn't face me, I suppose.
Oh,
You're strut.
Why, all right. I'll drink or two, but I've
Where
been
have you
working all
been?
I've been at work all day.
How could you leave me like that?
Reason for you to talk to me in that fashion, I will not have it.
You tell me about a girl. You said that you love me.
Following the shooting last night of a young British diplomat, the wife of a well-known plantation owner has been arrested and taken into custody. It's understood that she will be charged today with murder. The police authorities say that they will be issuing a statement later this afternoon.
Ah, there you are.
Well, Macintosh, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in court?
There's been an adjournment. Quite a pace you've got here.
I'm trying to hurry this lot along a bit. Talk of a strike.
Strike? Wouldn't happen in my day.
It won't in mine. How's Eve?
Fine. Fine.
I've really no idea why they bothered to bring her to trial. The man raped her.
Yes. How well did she know him?
Well, you heard what she said in court? Hardly at all.
Yes. She hardly knew him, and he raped her. Yes.
What are you getting at, Mackintosh?
Something's cropped up.
Oh, what?
Tapes.
Tapes?
Yes, tapes. Nash had a native mistress who had some tapes from a recording machine. Nash's reports. He taped them.
She come round here. Why does she want to see me tonight? Can't see the point. Still, better go.
You can't seriously believe her now.
Well, she's obviously been lying. A, because she must have talked to him that night. And B, because she must have actually invited him to your house.
She telephoned in desperation over 5 times that day.
But why would she lie?
My dear fellow, I hate to say this, but what else could she do? She lied because if she told you or the police that Nash was at your house at your wife's express invitation, her defense would crumble. She could no longer claim that he surprised her and that she shot him in self-defense.
Do you realize that I shall have to sell practically every share I own? I can't believe it. The very least I can do is to confront Eve with it.
I loved Nash. These tapes are his legacy. I will give them to the police if you do not meet at my uncle's tomorrow as arranged. And it must be you or you and Rollins.
No, that won't do. The trial's nearly over. It would look extremely odd if you're not there. Can't I send somebody else?
I cannot trust anybody.
Can we trust your uncle?
You have to.
Look, I must see Eve before I decide. Anyway, it'll take a while to raise the money.
I'm afraid, as your lawyer so correctly points out, the trial is nearly over. And we must have time to show these tapes to the police if you do not buy them.
Very well. We'll telephone you later this evening.
Rollins seems happy with the arrangements, but he insists on coming with me to pick up the tapes.
You decided to buy them, have you?
Well, Rollins has agreed to pay half.
Do you believe what that girl said?
Well, I have to. But I still want to see Eve first.
Well, she's not going to change her story.
Well, Rollins is coming with us to the prison.
Why?
I don't know, he wants to apologize or something.
For God's sake, what for? How are you keeping, Mrs. Proudfoot?
Well, thank you. It's surprisingly comfortable here.
So good to see you.
How do you think I'm doing, Mr. Mackintosh?
Well, so far, the trial is going very well for you. It's quite clear that even the prosecution have come to the conclusion that yours is a very sympathetic case. Your insistence that you only knew Nash in a business capacity, so eloquently backed by Rollins' testimony, indeed gives your case added strength. The fact that there is proof that Nash was drunk on the night that he visited you helps your suggestion that he was violent and that he assaulted you.
Here.
The fact that you fired so many shots into his body can be carefully explained by the fact that you've temporarily lost your mind. However, a very disturbing situation has come to light. Nash had a mistress, and his mistress was his housekeeper. Now, for some reason or another, nobody seems to have investigated her in any detail. And she, for obvious reasons, has deliberately kept quiet. I don't suppose you know what those reasons might be.
I had no idea he had a mistress. And even if he did, what difference would that make to me?
Exactly. The girl's out of her mind, Mackintosh.
Don't be so blind, Proudfoot.
Eve's case is cut and dried. The man was a maniac.
How do you explain the tape?
What tape?
Do you agree, Mrs. Proudfoot, that if it could be proved that you knew Nash more intimately, and that, in fact, he came to your house at your request that night, then your case would crumble?
What tapes are you talking about?
Nash's mistress says that you telephoned Nash's house 6 or 7 times that evening.
She's lying.
If she's not, you could hang.
She couldn't prove it.
But that's just it. She can.
Come on, Mackintosh, they wouldn't hang her.
In the present political climate, that is exactly what they would do. Nash was an extremely popular figure. In a situation such as this, they're looking for a martyr.
I'm still completely in the dark. What woman? What tape? Please tell me what you're talking about.
Nash was preparing a tape to report on the incident at Rawlins' estate. On that tape, he refers to his relationship with you.
Well, so what? We met at the plantation. I've admitted that. Rawlings here has confirmed my story.
Yes. But what you have not told anybody to date, Mrs. Proudfoot, is that you visited Nash's house on the day that you and he returned to the capital.
Is that true, Eve?
No.
Is it also untrue that you telephoned Nash that night?
Yes.
We have been offered for sale the tape report that Nash made on the night that he died. That tape of his own voice proves conclusively that he was drunk. But what is most alarming and damning for you, Mrs. Proudfoot, is that it quite clearly links you with Nash on the day and the night that he died. Now, so far you have denied that.
It'll ruin us to buy that tape.
And, Mrs. Proudfoot, if the prosecution get that tape, you could hang, unless we pay the price that has been asked.
They can't hang me. They can't. He told me that he loved me. I loved him. I adored him. He was everything to me. He lied. He lied to me. He used me.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I can have a few minutes with her alone.
I think Proudfoot should stay.
No. We must go. Come on, Mackintosh.
I truly and sincerely am very sorry, Eve. In spite of what you told me the other evening, I didn't realize that you really loved him. You were so young, and he seemed so unlike your type. I thought you were enjoying yourself. Please forgive me.
You have nothing to fear from me, Rawlins. Your secrets are safe with me.
What really baffles me so much was that you bothered with him at all, knowing that he was with this native girl.
You wouldn't understand. I don't envy you.
What?
I don't envy you.
What do you mean by that?
You'll see. Nash was right about you.
I'll say goodbye, Mrs. Proudfoot. Truly am very sorry.
None about him, Roy. That fella? Bloody hell. How do you do? My name's Robert Proudfoot. This is Mr. Rawlins. How do you do? Rawlins. Rawlins?
Sit down. Won't you sit down? Would you like some tea?
Never mind the bloody tea. Where's the tape? How are we expected to know that it's the only one?
You will never know. Mr. McIntosh is satisfied. He trusts me.
McIntosh has known him for several years.
Chamonix girl insisted you came so that nobody would know of your contract with her.
Bloody distasteful, the whole thing. It's a filthy business.
I know. Let's get it over and done with.
All right. Where is it?
Now that you've got the tape, I suggest you return home as quickly as possible. We cannot guarantee your safety.
You've no idea how humiliated I feel.
I want a divorce.
I suppose you feel you deserve one. I suppose you feel I might want to get rid of you.
I loved him, Robert. He was the first. He was the last.
You really can be so melodramatic sometimes, Eve.
Are we ruined financially?
Yes.
Where are the tapes?
At home.
What did he say about me?
I don't know, and I really don't care. I will not divorce you, Eve. You will live with me for as long as you're alive. I'll fight every attempt you make to leave me. But you will love me. One day you will love me, Eve. You may not realize it, but in a strange way I love you. I didn't. You were young, pretty, innocent. And you were convenient. I was infatuated by you, but now I love you. And I'm going to help you.
You'll never make me love you, Robert.
Why did you kill him?
I don't want to talk about it, Robert.
You're going to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Do as you please. I really don't care anymore.
Why did you kill him if you loved him?
This is the General Overseas Service of the BBC. Here is a summary of the news, read by Alva Liddell. Providing for the establishment of the was formally introduced by the Prime Minister in the House of Commons. Our parliamentary correspondent comments that a significant new chapter in the history of the British Commonwealth has been opened. Meanwhile, acts of terrorism and sabotage continue against tea and rubber plantations in certain areas of Bhutan. The situation is such that the risk of danger to life is increasing, and Europeans in the affected districts have been advised to seek police protection. The British government has announced its intention to bring forward the commencement date for its system of greater power sharing with the local population.